Look, I've hurt a lot of people. I don't even know why I do it anymore. I just know I want it to stop. Oh my god, I may have to pull the blinds on that window.
Performing the duties of his office.
Digby C. Caesar.
No.
Well, hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. I am Digby, and today we are hopefully going to be hanging out with a bunch of wackos, nutjobs, and crazies, because today we're going to be playing Therapy Simulator. Now, before we get started, I want to say a huge thank you to the devs for offering me a key to this game so I could check it out. You would not believe how much I am looking forward to this one, because yeah, Therapy Simulator apparently is going to do procedurally generated patients. Now, I don't know how easy that's going to be to pull off, but I am incredibly hopeful, because yeah, as you can see from the roadmap up there, we're going to be able to decorate our office, we're going to have different rooms, it's going to have dogs and cats, and you cannot go wrong with doggies and kitties. And yeah, from what I understand, it also takes into account the fact that some of us might not be playing this game all that seriously, and I am very curious to see exactly where the humor is going to go depending on, well, how humorous we are with our victims. Patients. So yeah, if you guys are ready, have a seat on the couch, lay down if it helps you get comfortable, and let's jump in. Oh my god, I've got karma. Okay, turn on the corridor lights. I'll be there in a second. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So we've got karma. We are a level 1 therapist, which is not promising. And apparently we haven't made any money yet. Alright, so lights on. Clink. I have a sneaking feeling XP is not going to be difficult to come by in this game. Hello? Talk with the weird guy in your office. Oh, so we are starting with, sympathy right off the bat, are we? Hello, weird dude. Oh god, is our office really next to the subway tracks? Hi, I didn't expect you this early. And I didn't expect you to be in the middle of my floor having a weird tantrum. What were you just doing? Did you book today's patients already? Please tell me this is not my secretary. Yeah, you know what? I really want to know what in the hell that was. Nothing, I was just waiting for you. Okay. I saw you doing something on the floor, dude. I lost my lucky coin, I've been looking for it. You know what? I would be delighted to help you look for it, even though I kinda doubt that it actually exists. I've had it since I was a little kid. It makes me feel safe. I was gonna say, you know what? We can be basically sympathetic, condescending, or mean. Let's try condescending, I guess. You're a little bit old for that. It's not very nice of you. I think I might have left it at home. I should go take a look. You know what? That is absolutely brilliant. And oh my god, you were meant to be my secretary if you're an intern. Okay, see you later. Bye. Okay, assign a patient to 9 AM Monday and then start the day. Can I unpack first, maybe? Sounds like it might be fun. Okay, what do we got? We have got Johnny Sims' imposter syndrome. And apparently we're going to be talking to Hideo Takada, who's a gambling addict. And then after him is going to be Nathan Jones. Okay, so how do I book Johnny Sims into the 9 AM slot? Oh, like that. Okay, so Johnny Sims, I guess we're going to have you at 9 o'clock. This ought to be interesting. Imposter syndrome. Hello, Johnny. Come on in. Have a seat. Tell me all about it. Dude, what are you doing? Oh, okay. This is our actual office. That was a little bit rude. Oh, good God, that means that guy was an intern. That's flippin' terrifying. Alright, let me get my notepad. I'm assuming I have a notepad. I do, but it's not letting me pick it up. Does that really say, just don't feel bad, and it's got a banana on it? Are you bananas, Johnny? I have a feeling you probably are. Alright, well, dude, talk to me about your problems. You ever meet somebody who's done everything but still feels like they're faking it? Okay, yeah. I have, actually. Interesting way to start. Can you tell me more about what faking it means? A lot of people wish they could have done everything, and, sorry to interrupt, but I think I know you from somewhere. Yeah, pretty much every single Unity game I have ever played. Let's try being a little sympathetic from the start, because I am kind of curious what faking it means to him. I've been a doctor, a firefighter, a plumber, and even a police officer, but I never feel like I belong. I have a sneaking feeling, yeah, we might need to, drop a little reality into his parade here. Didn't you fix my mom's plumbing last week? Oh, that was you? I'm glad to have helped. Anyway, let me get back to what I was saying. Okay. I've been a doctor, a firefighter, a plumber, and even a police officer. Yeah, we went through this before. You know what? Let's try condescending. I guess I just never trusted myself to be good enough at any of them. Or to actually have done any of them. Okay, we're not gonna go with the drama. How about... I kind of feel like taking the middle road might be the best way to go, because I don't want to totally coddle him and sort of indulge him, but I also don't want to be terrible to him and drive him over the edge. So you know what? Let's go middle of the road. I guess you're right. I need to take it easy. Anyway, I'll see you next time. I'll see you next time, Johnny, or that'll be 200 bucks. No, I mean, we are not only a therapist, we are a broke therapist. So yeah, go ahead and leave a check on the desk, my dude. Alright, well, that was our first patient, and I feel like that actually went reasonably well. Now, it does say that you can pretty much do the therapy any way you want to, but that what you do actually matters. So I'm kind of wondering how long-term all this stuff is. Like, if I see the guy again next week, will what we did this week affect how he is and what he wants to talk about next time, that sort of thing? I have a sneaking feeling it does. Alright, well, it's the end of the day, so I am gonna go home, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning for the next batch of crazies. Okay, welcome to Tuesday. So, let's go see what's waiting for us in the office. Okay, he's not here. Thank God for that. Now, do I have to book in somebody else as well, or are we just going to go with the two I already had on schedule? Oh, okay, I can book for Wednesday, or I can take 3 today. We got a serial cheater and somebody that's insanely jealous. Ooh. Choices, choices. I'm thinking Amanda Hall actually sounds like the craziest, so you know what? Let's put her in at 11. And I think we'll do John tomorrow morning at 9. Can I actually rebook Nathan to tomorrow as well? I can, okay. Well, Hideo, you sound like you're going to be a little bit boring, and Amanda sounds like she's going to be actually quite exciting, so yeah, let's start with Amanda. Good morning. Tell me about your things. Jealousy is ruining my relationship with my boyfriend, and I can't seem to help it. Okay, could you please, for the love of God, tell me what you do when you feel jealous? Who is that in the background? I'm sorry, Amanda. I just got completely and utterly distracted. Anyway, where were we? Yes, tell me what you do when you feel jealous. It shames me to say, but I make fake profiles of hot girls and message my boyfriend. You know what? I would be willing to bet you are probably not the only person that does that. Okay, so what are you trying to achieve with this? I think I already know the answer to that one, but I don't like that should be illegal. Alright, well, state the obvious that you're trying to get him to cheat on you. I just can't help the feeling I'm being cheated on. Okay. Sounds like you maybe already have trust issues. I mean, you've definitely got that vibe. Kind of fear usually doesn't come from nowhere. Well, that's kind of like blaming the boyfriend, really, when he hasn't actually technically done anything wrong yet. You know, that we know of. Or, okay, well, I'm not sure the denial option is the best one either here. You know what? I'm gonna go with the first one. Sounds like maybe your trust has been shaken before. It's really hard for me to trust any man, ever. Because I grew up watching my dad cheat on my mom constantly. Oh. We have actually gotten to an actual serious issue that some people actually seriously have. Okay, well, this is a lot heavier than I thought it was going to get at times. You know what? Yeah, you've unpacked something heavy. Let's give it some space. Thank you, I feel lighter for admitting it. Okay, we will keep working on that in the next session. And she did pay me, I didn't have to demand it. Excellent. Okay, well, I really feel bad for her. Now, about that other guy. Oh my god, please tell me you are not a mime. And I know it's technically... Oh, okay, the clock advanced ahead. I was gonna say, I know it's technically not your appointment time, but dude, I have really got to know your story. I am a loser who gambled away his $1 million company. Now I am totally broke. That would explain why you're forced into mimery. You know what? You made mistakes. Doesn't define who you are moving forward. Yes, please. Backstory. It started small. Late nights, poker with friends. At first it felt harmless. Then it felt necessary. I liked the thrill. The risk made me feel alive more than anything I had experienced. Yeah, danger sometimes gives us a sense of control. A little bit. Before the thrill, what were you feeling? What was missing? That's kind of a common therapy trick, really. Making the patient fill in the blanks for themselves. And then, of course, we've got snarky. I mean, we are going to try one patient and just be completely snarky before the end of the episode, but I do feel like maybe we should help this guy. I mean, if nothing else, it'll be one less mime in the world if we can get him out of that. Alright, so I do feel like the middle way is probably the right way. I didn't feel in control of anything. Not my business, not my life, not even myself. And now you're here, taking back control of your life. You know what? Yes, that was a positive move. Yeah, I'm trying to get back on track. I know it's a long road. Change doesn't happen overnight. We have to work hard at it every single day. Or at least once a week until I pay off my new BMW. Take care, Hideo. See you next time. Alright, was that it for today, or did I have a third patient? I'm going to assume that's it for today, because there's nobody in the waiting room. Okay, yeah, tomorrow we got the serial cheater, and I'm starting to wonder if maybe he is Amanda Hall's boyfriend. And then we got Nathan Jones, who's got an identity crisis, which, quite frankly, sounds like it's going to be promising. Alright, see you tomorrow. Hi. Why are you in the hallway waiting for me? Can I talk to you? I can. Please tell me you're not my first patient. The developer. So, how did your first 2 days go? Okay, this is really cool. You know what? It was actually pretty fun. This is only the beginning. It's always scary when someone tells you that. I am the creator of this world. I need your help to make it better. Well, you know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up replaying this at some point, and I will do your survey then. Because, yeah, I got like a whole room full of crazies I got to go deal with, dude. But, yeah, I will definitely get back to you. Oh, hello. Okay, we got more patients we can book in. I mean, it does appear that we are only going to be able to play the first week, where this is the demo or whatnot, but they are definitely giving us plenty of people to choose from. Okay, we got somebody with a victim mentality. That might actually be a funny one to get a little bit rude on. Then we got Doug Bunzel, who's a burnout. I'm not entirely certain that means the same thing to the developer of the game that it means to me, but that sounds like it might be interesting as well. Feels invisible. I mean, what are the odds is actually going to be invisible? If nothing else, that one's probably going to be comical. And then we got a criminal past. Alright, I've been giving this a lot of thought. I think we're going to do 3 today, 3 tomorrow, and I have absolutely got to know about the lady who feels invisible. So Diana, I'm going to put you in as my 11. And then tomorrow we are going to start off with the criminal past, which is probably going to be a little bit boring. Then we'll have a chat with the burnout, and then finally, to end the episode, we're going to talk to the one with the victim mentality, and we are going to be the absolute worst therapist who has ever existed. Alright, well, first things first though, we have got a serial cheater, and I really desperately hope he is not Amanda Hall's boyfriend. I hate to say it, but I kinda don't like the looks of this guy right off the bat, so I'm thinking I might be a little bit rude to him as well. Tell you what, dude, I'll give you one shot. Talk to me, make me feel bad for you. Look, I've hurt a lot of people. I don't even know why I do it anymore. I just know I want it to stop. Oh my god, I may have to pull the blinds on that window. I'm sorry, dude, I got completely distracted. You were saying, okay, when you say you hurt people, what exactly do you mean by that? Well, he's already confessed he's a serial cheater. Then again, I don't really want to call the police on him, because he hasn't technically broken any laws, so... yeah, we'll go with that one. I've cheated on every single one of my girlfriends. It's almost an obsession as if I have to do it. I am kind of curious. Is it guilt, excitement, power? Exactly why would you cheat on somebody? I don't understand. I feel lighter, like I finally let something go. Okay, I feel like you might have maybe wanted to get into a little bit more detail on all of this before I dismiss you, but... now, you know what? Commitment is clearly his issue, for sure. Yeah, it just never ends. I just feel so loved. I feel handsome. It's good to be wanted. So why do you crap all over it then, dude? You know what? You really don't have to look for validation in other people. If you're not happy with yourself, you're never going to be happy with anyone else. How else can I feel good about myself? Well, I would recommend beer, personally, but I don't know if that's going to help you, so... yeah, sometimes it's not about feeling good. It's okay with just not being perfect. By learning to be okay by yourself, not just with somebody else, that is also... I mean, both of these are technically really good. Well, you know what, dude? I stand by my lifelong philosophy that if you ain't comfortable in your own skin, you're never going to be comfortable anywhere. So that's what we're going to go for. Alright, John, see you next time. Okay, dude, I have been looking forward to this for the last 10 minutes. Please come on in. You know the sad thing is I can't even remember what this dude's problem is. Nathan Jones. Dot dot dot? Yeah, go ahead, you talk first. Oh my god, is this really all the options I'm getting? Okay, so the woman who feels invisible is technically invisible. I kinda had a feeling that's where that one was gonna go. Are we really not okay, there we go. We got the conversation back. Yes, hello. Do you treat people who aren't strictly people? Are you the guy with the identity crisis thing going on? You know what? Door's always open to anybody that needs help, and you desperately need help. Thank you, Doc. I'm so tired of being laughed at. Have you considered taking off the horse mask? Truth is, I don't even know what I am anymore. Give you a hint, you are not a horse. Do you think it's other people's expectations of you that led you to feel like this? Or maybe you don't know what you are, you just cannot accept it. Oh, maybe you do know what you are, you're just not happy with it. You know what? I feel like maybe a cold glass of reality in the face is exactly what this dude needs. So, yeah, let's try that. I've thought about that, and yeah, that's what scares me the most. Well, I mean, technically you made it as far as therapy. It's okay not to have all the answers right away. Take your time. Maybe pretending to be an animal wasn't so good for you. Okay, let's go back to being supportive, I think. Thanks for listening, Doc. You know, feel free to take the mask off as well as reflect on this before our next session. I kind of love the idea that these are going to be long-term patients and we're actually going to see them multiple times and be able to influence, like, their outcomes depending on what we tell them. Alright, well, I was also really looking forward to the Invisible Woman, so yes please, come on in. No matter what I do, I feel invisible to people. You know what? I'm kind of starting to get the sense that you're not able to help it. And again, you literally are invisible. What? I'm here to solve my problems, not make them worse. I'm thinking full body makeup might be the only thing that's going to help you, my darling. You should become a superhero. Everybody would love you. Or I think my eyes might be deceiving me. I'm going to go with the eyes one. I mean, I would love to say superhero, but there is a small, remote possibility that she technically isn't invisible. Yeah, they might be. I wanted to be seen for so long that I forgot who I really am. You tried to become what others notice instead of who you actually are. Sounds like you lost yourself. You ghosted yourself. I'm kind of sensing you lost yourself in the eyes of others. I don't feel like there's anything about the real me that matters. That's not your voice, it's old damage. You matter even when you don't feel it. You really do commit to your self-pity. No, we are not being mean. You do technically matter even when you don't feel like you do. Well, everybody does. Thank you, I really want to believe that. You know what, that is a pretty solid start, so we'll keep going from there. Meanwhile, look into that whole full body makeup thing I suggested. Okay, day 4, Thursday, and we got a Norman Peeper with social anxiety. We've got somebody with a dying parent. Oh, that one's going to be a little bit heavy. We got a perfectionist and a compulsive liar. Okay, are any of you people going to be more fun than the criminal past? You know what, you're a little bit scary. I'm going to rebook you to tomorrow, and the burnout I don't think is going to be all that fun. Victim mentality, who said we were going to be mean to on purpose, just to see what happens. I am really not a terrible person, and I suspect I am probably going to feel horrible about being mean to her, but we are playing this game to test it, so we might as well push the limits. Now, who do we want to see first out of the rest of them, though? Alright, I think we're going to go with the compulsive liar to start with, because that's going to be fun. And then it's down to... Well, you know what? If we're going to be testing the limits of the game, let's actually take the most serious patient we've had yet, and let's see what direction that goes in. Okay, so we're going to have the compulsive liar, the one with the dying parent, and then we're going to end the episode with our victim. Alright, this should be interesting. Hello, come on in. I've already forgotten who you are. You are... Oh, your lore book's compulsive liar. Yes, come on in, compulsive liar. Let's go have a chat. Alright, start lying to me, darling. Before we begin, I just want to say that my sister forced me to come here. Okay. Why would your sister think you need therapy? You know what? I am a little curious about that. Although I suspect I already know. She keeps saying I lied too much. I don't know what her problem is. Is there any chance you might be lying about lying? Okay, that was a bit direct. Yeah, well, I have a stinking feeling you're lying to me, so probably best to be honest. I lie about myself because if I told the truth, I don't think anyone would like me. So every lie is a version of you that you think is more acceptable? Or it must be exhausting, constantly trying to be somebody else. Bold move, lying to be liked by people you don't trust anyway. I'm trying to think of my personal experience with compulsive liars, and as a rule, They generally, I would say they generally do it for acceptance. It's because they're insecure. It's just safer pretending to be somebody they want. Okay, well they can't accept the real you if you never let her speak. There are people who will like you for who you actually are. And, okay, we're gonna leave the third option off, because that's just terrible. Yeah, they're never gonna accept the real you if you don't. I think maybe I want to try just once. You know what? That's a good start. I'm done hiding behind my lies. For reals this time. And I do feel like we should tell her that we believe her. Thank you for listening to me, I mean it. Okay, take care, Laura. I'll talk to you again soon. Okay, I genuinely feel like we might have made a difference with that one. Okay. Now, you're going to be the one with the dying parent. And I am both looking forward to this and absolutely dreading it. Okay, we are going to do our best to do our best. I'm about to lose my dad to a terminal illness. You know what? That is a really heavy burden to carry. It is. It hurts in places I didn't know could hurt. Well, the hurt does speak about how deeply you love your dad, and it is very hard to prepare. I mean, both of these are true. I feel like she could use the positive reinforcement, to be honest with you. I want everything to go back to what it was. Well, unfortunately, darling, that is the one thing that's not going to happen. Being a kid with my parents happy. So she might need a little bit of bringing back to reality here. And these are both actual good options. I mean, moments like that don't fade. You do get to keep them for as long as you have memories. And their love is still with you. You don't have to let go of that. I feel like that might be the response. I'll keep that with me forever. It's hard to talk about this. I think it's better if we let go now. You know what? It's difficult, but stay strong, and I would actually be happy to talk to you again someday. And good luck. I am actually rooting for you. Okay, well, after that, I am definitely ready for a little bit of mean-spiritedness. On a lot. You would not believe the morning I've had. And you are the compulsive victim, so... Was it really that bad? Had coffee spilled on my shirt, I missed my bus, and some random homeless guy sneezed on me. Oh god, okay. Well, maybe you are actually a victim. I know I said I was going to be mean to her, but honestly, I am actually impressed you made it. Right, I deserve, like, a trophy, a medal or something. Oh, crap. Alright, being mean does actually feel really terrible, but I did say we were going to do it, so... Okay, that was a little rude even for therapy. I'd rather be a little rude than let you stay stuck. It's all good. Compared to some other therapists, you're actually pretty good at your job. Okay, so we're not even getting a rude option for some of these. Alright, well, tell me what usually sets you off. Yeah, it's like one little thing goes wrong and suddenly I hate everything. Well, I would suggest you try to focus on only what you can control. That's solid advice, thanks. Sorry, something came up, I gotta go. Okay, don't mention it. See you next week? Alright, well, I am genuinely impressed that it would not let me be a complete and utter jerk to her. So yeah, I've got to admit, this game actually went a few unexpected places, and it does feel like it's not going to be afraid to tackle some pretty dark issues. I mean, end of the day, mental health is incredibly important, and I'll just put it out there, if any of you guys actually feel like you need to talk to somebody, for the love of God, find somebody to talk to. I cannot overstress how beneficial actual competent therapy can be. And yeah, I actually had a really good time playing this game, so again, thank you to the devs for offering me a chance to play it. I really do think this game has a metric ton of potential, and don't be surprised if we play this again when it comes out in full release. And on that incredibly therapeutic note, as always, I have been Digby. I thank you guys for stopping by. really hope you guys enjoyed checking out Therapy Simulator. And yeah, I hope to see you for the next one.